Eat everything when we get it home.
Oh my gosh.
January and February was all rain and no progress, and this is where we are, 5 months into our pool build.
It's raining buckets. It's safe to say that our pool project is pretty much on hold. Seems like indefinitely because the rain just will not stop. A few weeks ago they came and they buried all the pipes over here because we passed an inspection. But the rain continues. We haven't been out here to do any actual work. So today they drained the pool again, and we got our water fountain spouts. So that's progress. Okay, this is what we woke up to this morning. More rain. They're supposed to, after the rain, come by and do some work sometime this week. But we'll see. Okay, so they're here today to do some work. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but of course they have to drain the pool again. And it rained every day this week, so we're just still trying to get them some dry days to get some work done. So it's raining again, rained yesterday, all last night. Sun came out for an hour, and now it's back to raining again. And if you could see the wood trim that they added around the edges, they did that sometime last week in between rains to get ready for adding the decking.
The December ETA was long gone, so I think at this time we were shooting for May 10th.
So it looks like they came in today to do some painting. And this is all to get ready for tiling.
It just has that white like because it's been sitting on top of each other.
Coping. Looks like they started adding our coping.
So this part's pretty exciting because we can start to see some of our design choices come to life.
They got more of the coping done. It's a little bit lighter of a gray than we initially thought it was gonna be, but I like it. You can tell we're ready. We ordered some floating luxuries from Frontgate because they were on sale, so we went for it.
And here you can see the coping is all done.
Okay, so this is really bad. All of this tile is not supposed to be there.
All the way over here.
Oh my gosh. And they did all of that, and it took them all day. And it's only supposed to go along the spa line at the top, and like stair trim, ledge trim, Baja shelf trim. That's pretty sad because it took them all day to do this.
It's not enough to go around.
Yeah.
They installed the wrong tile yesterday, and then we wake up to this. Rain. Last thing we need.
I still can't believe that happened. I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for us. We were telling them that we wanted it by May 15th, even though we knew that that may or may not be realistic, but we wanted to kind of give them some sense of urgency. And that's in about 11 days. And that was without this mishap.
Meanwhile, we've turned our guest bedroom into a storage room to hold things that we've bought for a pool and patio setup that we do not have.
There was rain very lightly yesterday and then some rain this morning, but they are here working on the pool, so that's good.
So they removed all the tile from there that wasn't supposed to be there. And then they started doing the trim because this is where it is supposed to be. I think this goes. I don't think that's supposed to be there. And then they did the trim work over here. They're here, they're laying out the tile on the spa ledge. I'm so excited. I think it's gonna look really pretty. All the trim work is pretty much done. This hole in the Baja shelf is so that an umbrella can be added later, and we're also gonna have them add one on this bench. So they finished the wall. So this will be good for extra seating in this area. Finished the tile. Hey! Is it done? Nope. And they got rid of the tile here. That wasn't supposed to go there. And then all along there. And we'll have a larger format tile for the waterline there. I think they'll be starting on the decking next. It's been about 2 weeks since anybody came to work on the pool. They finished the trim and then they just didn't come back. It's been 7 months of just not having a yard. The weather is going to warm up eventually and I'm gonna wish it were done. They are here. We have a guy here working on the pool and they're putting in the waterline tile along our back line today. So that is really exciting. Over here you can see the color, like the texture. Over there I couldn't see it at all. You can see that there is color. Over there it just looked gray. I like it. It's been 2 weeks since anyone came to work on the pool. They're back today. And the reason for the delay is that they ran out of tile, which I don't know how you run out of tile. They only had enough to lay one single row. Is it possible that we have a pool with water in it by the end of this month? It's June 8th. They still have decking and all the rest of the waterline tile to lay. Oh, and also the pebble tech. So I don't know. It's not looking good. So the back wall's all done. This is, I think, day 2 of having someone work on our yard. Another gray day in June. We haven't had a single day of full sun this entire month, which is really, really sad for SoCal. I know June gloom is a thing, but we have not gotten much sun at all. So yes, I'm complaining about that. Back wall is done. 2 tile guys were here this morning and they left us this. We have to pick grout. I have no idea. More decisions. It looks like we've got some waterline tile all around here. Basically everywhere except the back wall. Just one problem with that. This isn't the tile we asked for. My husband was told that the tile Nova Fawn had a name change, but that the tile was the same. Yeah, that sounds weird, but whatever. They ordered it and installed it almost everywhere, and it is in fact not the same. It's funny because I didn't even notice until he pointed it out. I just knew I didn't like it and I didn't want to say anything. This is what we wanted and were supposed to get. That's what we got. This one blends perfectly with our other waterline tile. I don't like the one that we got. Unfortunately, Nova Fawn was discontinued, so there was an emergency run to the tile store. This time we couldn't have a few months to think it over. We had to make an in-store, on-the-spot decision, and I had to do it over FaceTime because I was working. So all of this is coming out, and we picked this today, which I think goes better than this. To me, these were like 2 different color families. I didn't like the off-white with the gray. Didn't blend at all, but this has some off-whites, some grays, some blues. And I think it blends well with this tile and with our decking. So this is all the tile that we're not using. And they came and removed it today. So now we're back to square one on the waterline tile. The third and most recent ETA was June 30th, but that was before this mishap. So
I don't even know if that's still realistic anymore. We got 2 guys today working on our new tile. That tile came in fast. They had to go all the way up to LA to pick it up, but they got it done. I like it. What do you think?
I like it.
Oh my gosh. I always trip on that pipe. Okay. I like how the blue blends in with this and with that. Look, there's a tile broken.
Yeah, I know.
And we only lost about 2 days. Came really quick. This was good progress, but we still had tile grout, pool equipment and electrical work, Pebble Tech, and all of the decking. Oh, I like it. Summer was in full swing and we were 6 months behind schedule. Can it be done in 2 weeks? The day we went out of town, they came to clean up this corner. We were hoping that there would be some progress during the 4 days that we were gone.
Friday or Saturday. It should be done by the time we get back.
What should be done?
And electrical. The earliest Pebble could start is Sunday.
Nope, none of that happened. So this whole area is cleared out and we're halfway through clearing out this section. Porch is all cleared off and now we're bringing out our umbrellas and other outdoor things that have been sitting in the bedroom. We had guests coming to stay with us and we were actually supposed to have a pool by now. This whole section will be covered with porcelain tile. About a week after we were supposed to get it, this bad boy showed up. This monster is a Pentair Whisper Flow high performance pump, and we are doing a saltwater pool, so this requires a different type of generator. The downside is that this generator costs more money up front, but the upside is that it's not as harsh. The natural chlorine that is produced when salt breaks down is milder than store-bought chlorine, so it's better for your hair, skin, and eyes. Basically, you're using salt instead of chlorine to sanitize your pool.
That's the control panel.
All the grout is done. Ooh, looks pretty. All of our coping grout and our waterline tile grout. We're gonna have water in this pool by next week. For real. They still need to grout that though.
Oh, yeah.
Pebble Tech Day. No, it's actually Pebble Sheen. Our pool surface options were plaster or pebble. Pebble is a lot more expensive, but it lasts longer. Plaster would need resurfacing in 10 years or so, but Pebble is expected to last about 20 years or more with proper maintenance. Pebble finish is resistant to stains, fading, and wear and tear from chemicals and daily use. Pebble Sheen uses slightly smaller pebbles, and we decided on Sheen versus the Tech for a slightly smoother surface. The color you choose is what determines the color of your water. This was the last decision we had to make, and it was really hard to choose. We didn't want it too light or too dark or too green. The color that we decided on was Blue Surf. They were so fast, in less than a half hour, they'd covered almost the entire pool. These holes were added in case we wanted to add umbrellas later. We also asked for one on the bench across the back. I think you can add them anytime before the pool surface is added. The next day they came out to pressure wash and acid wash to remove residue and finish it off. So we have jet covers. Steps are probably a good 2 inches thicker in Pebble Sheen that they added on top of it. So they're not as deep, which is good. For our future umbrellas, are you gonna fill our pool up?
No. I wish.
It's definitely pool weather. Like today is about 90. It's really exciting to have made it to this point with the blue finish. We can kind of see what it's gonna look like when we have water. We can imagine it. It's getting closer, but we've still got a ring of dirt around our pool and the decking needs to be completed. You can't wait long after Pebble to fill the pool. We were waiting on one inspection before we could add water. The end of June did not happen for us, and we still had no idea when this pool was going to be finished.